episode. And matter of fact, my first comic book was that same year. It was from my grandma, and she gave me Batman. I never missed this show. And since then, of course, I've caught a lot. I saw the movie. And I am a humongous DC superhero fan. I do enjoy the Marvel characters, but I was never taken by them as much as I was with DC. Now, I never was a Superman fan, although I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed when he teamed up with Batman in the later years and stuff. But I'll tell you what, Henry Cavill, the Man of Steel movie, I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. Matter of fact, it might be, besides Christopher Nolan's Batman, and almost any of the Batmans are great, but that was the first Superman movie I saw that I was like, holy crap, this was awesome. Now, when Christopher Reeves came out and I went and saw that one, I did believe I could fly. And of course the catchphrase was, you'll believe a man can fly. And so I was very young when that came out, and I went and saw it. I think I lived up in Alaska at the time. And I went to, I was an Air Force brat, so we lived on the Air Force base. I went to the movie, it cost 35 cents, and not great to go back and see it. And of course I had to go mow a lawn or so I scratch up 35 cents. As a young kid, 50 cents was gold money. But it was a lot of fun. I still enjoyed those movies, but now that I'm older, I love Henry Cavill as Superman, so he did a great job. I'm sad that he's not going to be there anymore. Of course, Man of Steel came out, 10 years ago? So he's not a young buck, but he still looks good. And I'm very much looking forward to James Gunn's version of Superman and seeing where that goes. I haven't been disappointed in James Gunn's superhero stuff. But anyway, let's get started on this guy. So this thing is humongous, as you can tell. So I have an overhead camera, and any of the noises you hear in the background are my dogs eating, and Shasta licking every bit of morsel out of her bowl and Flipper's bowl, of course. Anyway, let's pull this out. Now, I already opened up the ends. I haven't looked inside. I haven't seen anything. The box is full, and this is a big box. So let's just dump it all out, and we'll put it together as we come across it. Woo! Man, look at that. That is quite a bit. Let me change the view here real quick. Let's go to full. That is something else. Okay. I'll put this in the background here. Dun, dun, dun. And let's see where we're going to get started here. Here's the heavy booklet case, which is great. Now, they are moving to paper bags, much like this one, but it's taken time for it to get going. Obviously, it was after this. Although this hasn't been out long, it's a slow process to get through all the bags and stuff. But they are making progress. I've seen whole sets that have the paper bag instead of plastic bags. So Lego is very conscious of this, and as a fan, I appreciate it for sure. So, move on. Now, as you can see in the background, I have plenty of Lego sets that I'm going to build. I'll get the R2-D2 and the C-3PO. Let me see, I've got behind here, I've got the Haunted Mansion, I've got the Monster Fighter Mansion, but the Haunted Mansion back there, I also have the light kit, and I also have the batteries to run it. At what capacity that's for, I don't know yet, but we'll get there. Anyway, these are just some of the sets that we'll be building. Okay, so this set is number 76328. It has 1,822 pieces. For the size of it, that seems kind of low to me on the pieces, but I'm still ecstatic. Being a Batman fan, this is phenomenal. I bought a plexiglass case to put this in. I also have display cases that I can put it in, so it's just cool. I like it. I don't know how far we get. I usually do about an hour and a half, but we'll see. It's Saturday. It's what, 4:30-ish, a little after that, and we'll see how it goes. So let's pull these out.
Whew, whole bunch of stuff. Bag 17, 8, 5, 7, 12. No number. There's quite a few here with no number. So here's bag 1 and 2. Let's see. 17, 16. What's this one? Number bag 10, 11, 6, 5, 7. Here's 4. 3's around here somewhere. 6. And there's 3. So I'm going to set these other bags over here, and when I'm done building them and I go to move on and finish the show up, then I'll put these in a little better order, but I enjoy the talking part of it. So some history on the 66 off the top of my head of what I do know, and I'll have some hidden facts that I'll find out for the following shows. I just wanted to get started on this because I am so excited to build this. But like I said, started in '66, I believe. Adam West was Batman, and Burt Ward was Robin, and of course a whole slew of bad guys. Burgess Meredith as the Penguin. You had Romero as the Joker. Gorkin as Riddler. You had 3 Catwomen. So let's see, you had, oh god, now I can't think of any of them, but they're all gorgeous. One was only in the movie, and then of course Martha Kitt was a wonderful Catwoman, and probably she seemed to be the most sensual, but they were all fantastic, and I certainly loved all of them. I went and saw the Batman movie. Of course, it was out a long time. I saw it in 5th grade when I lived up in Alaska. Our elementary school showed movies on Saturdays, and one of them they showed was the Batman movie, which was Adam West, Burt Ward, the Batman '66 movie. And that, I thought that was amazing. All the villains teamed up against Batman and Robin. It was great, and it's so campy. But at that time, as a kid, you don't care about camping. You just care about Batman and Robin against all of the bad guys. Get that built up. And so I'm here in Colorado. I'm in a small mountain town. And today I decided to go driving around and went through the mountains, brought my dogs, and they enjoyed it, of course. Let's get these open. Anyway, it's been snowing, and of course now we're into winter, which is great. And some stickers. Now, I used to not do any of the stickers, and then I did the time machine from Back to the Future, and it just did not look good without the stickers. So I put the stickers on, and from that time on, it's like, all right, I'm putting the stickers on all of them. So as we come across moments where the stickers go, we'll be putting them on. It makes the models look so fantastic. So, look at the that one. Now I gotta watch out because Wichita's blind, but he associates this sound with dog food, treats mostly. And so I'll come home and I'll see a couple of these bags. None of the pieces are damaged, but the bags have been opened because he's thinking he's finding, gold. But that doesn't work out that way. All right, so here's the booklet. Easily 32 pounds. And it's pretty good. It's pretty thick. I like it. Great picture there. All right, let me change our view here and get us going. Let's go to this one here. So that's our overhead view, and I can't grab this one. Light seem a little bright there, but I'll have to work on that for the next one. It's tough, I'll tell you. We get so much glare because it's so dark. There's no sun out. I feel like I'm back in Alaska in the wintertime. It's musk. It's dusk here. So what time is it here now? Almost 5. Yeah. So let's Let's look through this stuff here. Alright, so just read through this stuff. Dynamic seniority. Don't know what that's reference to, but before the Batman blockbuster movies of the 80s and beyond, the Batman live-action TV series from 66 to 68 zoomed into the superhero history with a fresh take on the DC stories that continue to attract new fans. Iconic for its use of onomatopoeia or fighting balloons, cheerful costumes, and playful puns, its popularity was fueled by hilarious star cameos, fan-favorite storylines paired with irreverent, comical timing, and clever cliffhangers. As a superhero without superpowers, in the series, Batman famously relies on his wit and technology to catch a gallery of notorious Gotham City hoodlums. All of his inventions, the Batmobile is the unsurpassed symbol of his crime-fighting calling. All right, we got all this stuff here. Nice. Holy gadgets! That's my best Adam board, or Burt board. All right. So the first iteration used in the series, modified 1955 Lincoln Futura, ushered the on-screen Batmobile into a new era with its hidden gadgets and functions to fool and fend off foes. It became a big part of the appeal of Batman, with details like Bat Smoke, a mobile crime computer that connects to a main crime computer in the Batcave, a detectoscope, Bat Photoscope, a bat phone, and even a fake start button which, if pushed by a criminal, would shoot off fireworks. I don't know that I recall that. Maybe that was in the movie. Anyway, you have different gadgets here. So it shows you have the emergency bat turn lever, the bat scanner, start button, which was the fake start button, the bat ram. That's when the front popped out like a bat emblem, like his chest plate, and he would use that as a battering ram. I don't remember that being in the movies, but it certainly was in the comic books, or being in the series, I should say. You have the nail spreader on the back, the Batmobile, and then the bat chute, which we saw numerous times, actually. All right, Kerclink, Kerclink, the Bat Ray. Now it's labeled the Bat Ray, but I don't recall that in the series either. But it's been a long time since I've watched the series. So, holy brat, building adventure! The #1 Batmobile has such a rich and fascinating origin story and a well-documented life, both on-screen and as a hugely popular display vehicle spanning more than half a century. We researched every angle, curve, decoration, button, and design feature, and developed new canopy elements to create a faithful tribute to this world-famous vehicle. We hope you'll enjoy exploring all its details, nooks, and crannies as you build and display your awesome Batmobile. They didn't really have the word awesome, but I think they just forgot to put it in there because that deserves to be awesome. And see, you have the gas. Alright, what else we got here? It seems a little thick, but it's not. Alright, so holy fun facts. Holy bargain. George Barris and the production team that acquired the unique Lincoln Futura concept car from the Ford Motor Company paid just $1. Man, oh man. Holy record. In 2013, the 1966 Batmobile was sold for $4,620,000, the highest price ever at the time for a car made for TV or movies. Holy paint job! The original look for the turbine engine jet drive exhaust tube was achieved by repurposing a 5-gallon paint can. There you go. Alright, moving on. Now this, if I remember right, I haven't dug deep into it, but I think there's only a Batman figure. There is no Robin figure. So I picked up a Robin figure at one of our little minifig stores there in Denver, and I plan on adding it to the pair. but I need the original with. I needed the original with the just the tights, you know, not the pants, but the tights and all that stuff to match this one, because this one they gave Batman in the original blue cowl. Now, when he was created, his whole costume was all black, and that was by design. It wasn't until years later that they changed it from black to blue. And of course, it has different iterations of it, but I look forward to it. So it looks like that's going to be the first thing we build. I guess we can get started here. I'm getting into it and totally missing the deal. So bag one, let's get started.
Okay.
Make sure we got everything out, and we did. Okay. Now, most bags have one or two bags inside. This one definitely has one. Now, I used to have, and I might go back to it. I'm finding I think I like it better. Hold on, I got to sneeze any moment now. Anyway, I had a foam pad on there, like a gaming pad, a mouse pad type, large. And I like the color of the table, but this does bounce and it does roll, where on the foam pad it didn't. So probably after this build I might return it. I'm finding I like the less bounce. But let's get started here. We have the cape, the top there, the cowl. Where's the legs? Oh, it's probably in this little bag here. Okay, let's make sure. Yeah, oh, there they are. Okay, I think I've got everything except for the batarang. But let's put this together and see what we got. Not sure which face I want to do. Guess we'll go with this one. So I like how they painted that. So if you take a look at this, let's see here if you can get that. All right. So if you see his eyes right there, they also colored in the white of his eyes with the cowl just above it. So that's pretty tricky and pretty good on their part. So now we have the Batman with the white eyes, and it all looks good. That looks pretty fantastic. And we'll put him there. And let me see if I can pull out a little square. I'm going to put him on a stand. That way he stands a little better. So let me grab one of those. All right, just for the time being, I have a nice little purple here. I'll just set him right there. Nice. And we'll open this up and find him a batarang, because he gets handed the batarang right away. All right. And there it is. This is pretty cool. That down, put this up here. Shasta saw it. So Shasta likes to grow out everything that walks by, even if it's on the mountain a few miles away. Just whatever she sees, she growls at it. Just to get my attention mainly, I think. Because if she had her way, she'd run out there real quick and just lick and kiss him, for sure. All right, so there is Adam West, Bruce Wayne, Batman. Oh, and in one of these bags, looks like there's some other stuff that goes with this. So 6 of those, one of those, and one of those. I'm not sure what this is designed to do, so we'll find out. So there's some printings on here that I'm not understanding. So usually you have to figure out what they're talking about. Oh, there it is. Looking for my hot tea. So like I said, snow's on the ground. Today I think we got a high of maybe 29 here. And then of course I was up higher. I was up at, I went to Leadville and I went to Breckenridge just to check things out. And of course the height there is well, Leadville's the city in the highest elevation of 10,200, I think. All right. So now we have Batman there. And putting these together. All right, which one? Yeah, looks like the small one. And 2 the blue. 1 and 2. Let me change the look here and we'll just go into the Legoland area. A little bit more of a close-up for you. Oh. So let me fix that. No tracking. And that's one thing that's weird. I haven't figured out yet. I have them all turned off, but it still wants to track. Let's see if I have. I think I have all this off. Looks like it's off. So let me get into the console, the Lego, and more settings. Focus. Yeah. So I don't want tracking. No tracking. So maybe that. Well, it could have been while I was just in the wrong area. Okay. And done. Now let's try. Okay. So there we go. Pull that down a little bit and scoot it over a little more. All right. So that might work right there. Got the overhead and you have the Lego set. Let's update it. Now let's see if it'll stay here for us. Okay. Looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is definitely a 10. Blue. Okay, it looks like we're making the front part first, which is cool for me. And to the grays. Yeah, that's one thing too. There is a lot of rolling, so I'll definitely look on that. Oh, it's the black ones, not the gray ones. That explains that. So if these go side by side. Okay. There. And 2 more of the blue ones. Long. Except these are reversed. Okay. And boom. Okay. And we need 2 of these. This glare is kicking my butt. So. Okay. All right, so 1 and 2. Okay, so yeah. Now we get another 10 one right here. And that goes. Alright, I see a problem already, so let's pull this off here real quick. There we go. Ah, so I did it wrong. Tell you what, I'm good at it. I'm good at doing the wrong thing. So let me back up here. Boom, boom, boom. Take that. Now. Alright, so it goes like this, and then it goes like this. Tell you what, by the time I'm done with as many times as I repeat myself on this stuff, I'm a professional. So, I mean, if you do everything 3 or 4 times, it just saves you having to wait to do it next time because you have all the practice in already. So, let's get this in. Okay, and there we go. Now these two goes like that and fits in like that. Okay. All right, so this is what we're building into, which is this here. Good, good, good. All right. I'm going to adjust this lighting and see if I can get it to where it's not quite killing me because I can't see the pages and it looks like you guys are kind of blown out here as well. So let's see what I can do. So I'll tell you what, some of these guys that do these shows, you're like, how do you get the lighting so perfect? You know, and all of them go, I just opened my window. Well, it's pitch black, so I don't have an answer for you. But let's see what we can do here. Anyway, let's see if this takes anything better for us. Go. Let's see if that counters a little bit. What's that? We'll see if it helps. Doesn't really help my eyesight much, but we'll see what goes up here. Da, da, da. What? Okay. I kind of got rid of a little bit of it, so we'll see how it goes. Boom. All right, so moving on. We're going to make 2 weird fits. So, find out. So 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move this. And I got those there. maybe this. Two of those. There's two of these gray ones here. Okay, 4, 2, and 2 of these right there. Boom. Which ones? And not quite sure where we get these. Let's find out. Oh, needs 2 of these. 1, 2. And let's see now. So it's the plus. That's that. Everybody. I'm gonna cover. All right, I found it. So it's these here. All right. So I'm gonna open these up. I'm gonna keep these to the side. All right. Now it says I need 2 of these black ones right here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And let's see, I'm gonna need 2 of those, so oh, 2 of those, 2 of these. All right. So this goes in the center here, and then it's held together by this guy. Okay. And then we do that again. Yep, we do it again. Alright, and then these go here. Boom. You know what? I'm gonna put a close up here on the bottom. Well, let's do this. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. That looks good. Let me see what that did. Yeah, it did. Yeah, we'll go there. All right, and I'll just move this over a little bit. Okay, just like that. There we go. Okay, so I have these two go side by side there. And this, so it looks like these connect. Oh, sorry, these go through the hole. Okay. All right. And then they go like this. And how do they connect? These go right in the center. Like that. Like that. So there we go. Boom. Nice. Okay, now we get this super long one. Two of these blue ones. So we got that. Two of the blue ones and then two of the black ones as well. So skip these over. Alright, and we'll go one each side. So second one in on each side, which is great. Okay. And black ones go over to the second one there. Okay. And then these connect here. Very cool. Okay. There we go. Okay. Nice. So this one rolls pretty easily. This one does not. Rolls, but not super easily. Take off some of the tension there. There we go. Okay. Boom. All right, now get one of these and four of the black ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like 2, 3 there. So it goes on either side of the center. Boom. Okay. Nice. All right. So we're gonna get two more of these, and then they connect. No one was surprised with that one, right? Oh, let me get this off here. Like I said, I am the professional at doing it multiple times to make sure it's right. All right. So, anyway, I was telling you my grandmother bought me my first comic book, which was a Batman, and that led me to many years later owning my own comic shop. And then actually I worked for a comic shop while I was going to college, and eventually I bought it from him with a partner and had that for many years. Did some great volume business. Oh, if I see something that I did here. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But then the market, Marvel did some stuff that really hurt the comic book world, and a lot of comic shops went out of business because of it. And that was 100% Marvel's fault. So if you remember when you were younger, or whatever that stage was, when you were young, well, actually when I was younger, and if you were young, you remember, there was comic shops everywhere. They were literally everywhere. And Marvel decided that they'd make more money if they cut out the middleman, which was the distributor, who was, and still is, Diamond Comics. And what was great about Diamond Comics was we had one place we could place our order, and that covered every comic company, everyone, and they would ship it to us. Well, Marvel wanted to save that extra cost that Diamond was charging them, and Diamond's fees at first were cheap, but then they got really high. And so I don't blame Marvel for trying to figure it out, but they decided that they would distribute their own stuff. So what that meant for the comic book world, and Marvel totally dropped the ball because they didn't think of this. Marvel thought, all right, we're not going to pay the middleman. But now what happened was all of the comic shops now had double the shipping charges, because Marvel was the big monster during the time, right? And still does a lot, but nowhere near as it was in the early 90s. So as much as I was buying of Marvel comics, everything else combined, which was DC, Image, Valiant, you name it, all the different independents, you know, like Bone from Jeff Smith, you just name it, tons of independents, equal probably as same as Marvel. So we doubled all of our shipping costs, but didn't make any more money to cover that. So all that shipping cost, if we spent $100 a week, which we didn't, it was usually a couple $100 a week. Then all of a sudden now that jumped to $400 to $500 a week because we were paying double for the shipping and still getting the same amount of comic books. And so comic shops didn't, they barely made it as it was. And that's always been the case, just not a big overhead, right? You can do well, but you don't do well by one thing. And so that was the end of the comic shop thing. So after only a couple years, the comic shops were gone. I mean, there was a handful maybe, but that was it. And that totally, Marvel almost all by themselves destroyed the comic book. They definitely destroyed the direct sales. That's what comic shops were. Because you could always go to the newsstand or go to some place. Everywhere had comic books. But then the direct sales came out, which was comic book shops that had gaming and stuff like that. But the focus was comic books. That was called direct market. And that changed a lot of things for comic sales. That's when they all exploded. But then Marvel did another thing that killed the comic book business as well. So Marvel really did some stuff. That's when they would release, everyone did it, but Marvel really overdid it. And they would release 5 or 6 different covers, for the very first issue of a special series, like when McFarlane came out with Spider-Man. That had, I think it was 7 or 8 different covers. Some were polybag black, some were red, his red suit, and then like a second printing would come out and it'd be slightly different. So those were just as collectible as everything else. So if you had, let's say you had a finite amount of money that you spent, make it simple, you were able to spend $100 a week on comics. And believe me, during that time, that was pretty cheap. I had over 500 subscribers, and easily, I think my average per person sale was probably around 60 to 80 bucks. But most of the time, they were in a couple $100. But it was definitely big business. And but now, instead of you spending that $100 to get, let's say 20 different comics, let's say let's go $2 a book. They were probably $1 or 75 cents a comic, something like that. But you could get 50 comics, maybe a little bit less for tax and stuff. But now, instead of you getting those 50 different issues, now you cut out 5 or 6 issues of something else like Bone, Independence, maybe another Marvel title, and you spent your money on the 5 different covers of the same comic book. So that money had to come from somewhere because you couldn't keep making money, spending more money. So if you only had so much money to spend and you spent most of that on one comic with the different covers, it killed the other comics. And that's also what destroyed the comic book thing. So a lot of things happened all within a 2-year period, maybe 3-year period. But so you had Marvel deciding to make their own money from distributing comics. And then Marvel wasn't the only one that did the multiple covers, but they're the ones that really put it over the top. And they were good at it. God, these covers were fantastic. How could you not want all the different versions of these books? And then they started doing, if you buy 10 copies of this book, then you get a special one that's the only way you can get it. And so now you're spending for 10 or 11 comics of one issue. Now, where did that money come from? It came from buying other books. And so the variety shrunk down because it wasn't selling. And pretty soon you had, what was Spider-Man, I think, had 5 million, shipped at 5 million. The X-Men with Jim Lee, I think, was 7 million. And it had 5 different covers. So you could get 4 of them put together, made one cover, and then the 5th one was all of them like folded in to make the one thing. So you had 5 issues that you had to buy to get all the collector's stuff. And they were great. I mean, I sold over 500 copies of The Death of Superman, you know, and it was it was great times, but we didn't see what was coming, and it sure came hard and it came fast. And so the shops that were doing slightly well closed right away because they just couldn't keep up. And then the shops that did very well, not outrageous, but very well, those eventually went by the wayside as well because now they weren't doing very well. And then the shops like the one I had, which we were doing very, very, very well. I think my bill for comics a week was around $1,200 a week, which is, at that time, it was 50%. So if a comic costs $1, it cost me 50 cents. And so you doubled everything, and that just helped out. Nowadays, comics, if you're making 35 cents on a book that costs you $4 or $5, that's amazing, you know. And so times have definitely changed, and that's why we're seeing the downfall of comic books. The stories aren't great, but even when they are, not enough people are buying them anymore. So I do miss that. Anyway, back to the build. Just some FYI on the comic book world. I don't know what caused me to get into that. Of course, we're talking about Batman and Marvel and Image and all that stuff. But okay, so I have this guy, and now I need more back ones and colons on one side. So one. Okay, so it looks like it's one off of each center line. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we have that. Now we need 2 of these black ones here, and they go into these spots here, which is good. Okay, boom, make sure the nubs are all facing the same way. I'm notorious for putting one end up and the next one next to it down. Just gets in that way. All right, so here we go. Got those going. Well, now I need these white ones. I need 8 of these white ones, and they're gonna go, let me see here. It's really hard to tell. So, we got one starting here. I'm gonna put one down here. And the next one is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so it looks like it's 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Bang. Now we'll count down on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And then the 2 in the center. Looks like it goes here and here. Okay. And then 2 more. Alright, looks like it just skips and goes in. Boom there. And skips and goes in right here. Okay. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Looks good. I'm digging it. So now we go into here. And we'll flip it over. Oh, we'll work on the back side. It's not necessarily we're flipping it over, we'll just work on the back side. And we're getting 4 of the black ones. And 1, 2, skip 1, and goes there, and then this one goes here. And now we're getting into our orange curved ones. Cool. And it doesn't look like they go any particular way. So put that there. And we'll put that here. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I need 2 of these setups. So, let's see here. I need to find another one of these. So here we go. So let's build another one of these real quick. So we'll back up. See where it says the big 2 Yeah, me neither. So, let's see, action step. Oh, I guess it does. It shows right there. So we're going back to action step 9, and we're doing these guys here. Pretty simple, pretty easy peasy. Okay, that here, nice. There you go. All right, so that looks good there. Yep, got these all together, and now I need 6 of the black ones again. All right, so what is your favorite Batman film? So all the Michael Keaton, and I guess you could count the Batman '66 film. That was actually, I think, the first film, although certainly that wasn't the first series. That first series came out in the '40s, right? Let's see, let's skip this, put this here. But anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed, of course, no surprise to most of you, Christian Bale as Batman. I thought he was great, but my only problem with all of the Batman, and I loved Michael Keaton, wasn't a fan of George Clooney, wasn't a fan of Val Kilmer, but Batman, a bad Batman is still better than no Batman, right? So, Christian Bale took it for me for a while, but what I did notice was Batman's broken. I mean, he's just broken. He saw his parents killed. He's very much disturbed and brilliant, right? But he was always fine. I guess Michael Keaton's came across where he was really kind of aloof, which is not bad. But the other ones were all, in good shape, right? Even though they witnessed this horrific thing when they were a child. So when they came out with the last Batman, that one in my book was the way Bruce Wayne should be. I mean, he's got issues, man. He has got some issues, and Pattinson just played that freaking perfectly. I mean, that's the way in my book that Batman would be, because he is a broken character. All right, let's get these back in here. Moving on. Yeah. Is up here, right? Yep. All right. And so I really enjoyed his take on Batman. I guess that would be between him and the director, right? Their combined choice. And if it was just the director's choice, Pattinson. Sorry if I'm brutalizing it, but he was fantastic. And I liked it. So I'm very much looking forward to the second one. I'm over the Joker. God dog, he's in every freaking Batman series, right? Nothing wrong with that, but God dog, Batman has some of the best bad guys. And the Riddler, that was a great take on the Riddler. The Riddler is very similar to the Joker, but also different, right? And so the Riddler was fantastic. The Joker looks interesting. I'm curious to see what they're going to do. I don't want them to change how the Joker became the Joker, but I got a feeling this one is not quite going to take the normalcies that we're used to, which is fine. I'm kind of over all the normalcies as well. So I'm certainly hoping for the best, and I'll be ecstatic with whatever we do, because that first movie the story was fantastic. The Riddler was the way the Riddler should be. I think the Riddler is probably the most dangerous of all of Batman's bad guys. He's got some great ones. I think Heath Ledger was fantastic as the Joker, and why anyone would want to follow up that and give their version is really beyond me. But I'm curious, and I can certainly appreciate the challenge as an actor. I did Hollywood for a little while. I had a great time, but it was very tough. By the halfway through your first job, you're looking for your next job, because that job's going to end. Every job ends, and then you have to be in search for a new one. Now the good thing about it was you could collect unemployment in between gigs, right? But it was a lot of work. The travel was very expensive. So anyway, I quit and came out and started back in my restaurant field. And then over time, I got another comic shop and opened that and kept that open for about 10 years. And it was a lot of fun. But I am definitely looking forward to the new Batman. I would love to see all of it come together and see a great Justice League. Wasn't impressed with the last one. It wasn't bad. I've watched them multiple times, and the more I watch it, the more I like it. And I love the Zack Snyder's cut, even though it was 5 days long. It was fantastic. It made the first one just look silly. And of course, we all thought that anyway, right? So let's see what we got here. See if I can get this. Yeah. Boom, boom. So Batman's in our future again, of course. So we'll see. Wonder Woman was great. I hated 1984, not because of the acting, but because of the choice of director. Max was fantastic as far as who played him, but the way they played Max, I can't remember, but it was just bad. That was just a bad choice by the director, because it's a great comic book character, and it was just bad choices by the director. So we have to hold the director a little more accountable on that one, which pretty much everyone did. So no surprise there. She deserved it for sure. I would love for her to do another one and just stay with the comic book, stay with the characters and stuff. I love Cheetah, great. Kristen Wiig was fantastic as Cheetah. I thought she did a great job. The character was just awesome. It's very, very cool. All right, so moving on here. So 4 more of these black ones. And they're coming over here. All right. And now we need 2 of these again. So put this here, put this here. All right, just like this. Boom, boom. And then they definitely go together. Let's see how that goes. All right, these go in the center. Let's see if I missed a step here, because these show 2 more things going down here. Oh, is it? No, looks good. Looks good. Oh, I just didn't put that in. That's what it was. All right, so easy peasy. Put these in here. Like this. Okay, now these go. How does this go? Go like that? Yes. Okay, and this one comes in here like this. Okay, boom. So this is obviously this is the wheels, front or back, couldn't tell you yet. Probably the back. And then this is the chassis. All right, so cool. All right, so I need 4 black ones. Sweep out of here, keep it in line. There, okay. 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 blue. All right, 2 blue. Okay, now I have 1 of the black ones on the end, followed by a blue one. Okay, then you have a blue one, followed by the black one, and now we have on this side, we have black, and it looks like it skips one and goes in, right? So there you go. Skip one and goes in. Okay. And then that comes and connects the back end, which is what Legos is fantastic for doing, right? Putting these together, you're like, oh, this isn't going to work, and then snap, snap. Just like that. Let me make sure we got this. Okay, so this comes here, and so it looks like, well, yeah, cool. Oh, heck, almost. Hold on. Pull this out. And of course, what I normally do, which is I swap that. Alright, so let me make sure. Yeah, there we go. Boom, and alright, that's pretty solid. Nice going. Alright, now we need, not quite sure, it's kind of weird. Okay. Let me find this other pack. Obviously there's another unmarked pack, so let's find that. And here it is. Yes. Okay. Here we go. We have this and we have these. I'm going to set these right here. And we'll back with this. And let me see here. So I need two of these guys. Yep, 1, 2. I'm going to slide that up there a little bit. 2 of those. 2 of these. 1, 2. And then 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. Okay. Nice. And 2 yellow, which we happen to have. And then 1 this guy here. Alright, so let's snap all this together here. So this goes on the end, and this goes on the end. Okay, just like that. Now this comes here. Boom. And there we go. Snap, snap, snap. Followed by these 2. Okay, and followed again by these. Okay, nice. Okay, now the yellow goes over top of these 4 and covers it up nicely, keeps them all in place. Again, a great build by Lego. Okay. And then this guy goes right dead center here. Okay. All right. Now, getting a little stability here. And let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, so it goes right there. Okay, boy, that is a challenge here. Okay, there we go. Just takes a starter point. Alright, and that's in like flint. Okay, now 2 of these blue guys. 2 of the blue right there. And that snaps across here. Okay, snap, snap, snap. All right. Hey, sorry also if you're chatting with me. I tend to forget to look at my chatting thing, so I need to set up my phone so I can see it. I'm just going to put it right here. If something comes up. I don't know if I have my other chats. I'll have to look at that next time. So, anyway, moving forward. So if I missed your hello or your chat, just haven't figured that stuff out yet. I'm getting there. Right now, I'm just building Legos and keeping it just. I don't know if it's fun or interesting for you guys. I love watching builds. I love building. So I'll get better at this. If you have some suggestions, besides the obvious one of stop, Dave, just stop. Because I just enjoy doing this. So here we go. All right, we got this in place. Now I need two more of like two of these guys. I'll slide that out of the way. And let's work here. Okay, two of these. 4. Well, I got left of those. So we're almost done with bag 1. Another bat ring. Two of these. Oh, you know what? It looks like we're going to be creating the rear gear parts, and then two these right too. Yeah. Behind the other one. Not quite sure where it disappeared to. Oh, there it is. All right. So we have that and that. So there it is. And 2 of the grays. It's okay. So let's start like we did before. This goes here. And then you have the cap, which is, I'm assuming it's actually going to be the hubcap cap. And that's going to go in the center. And then this is going to go here. Let's see. Okay, and then this goes here. It's great. Yep. Okay. Let me loosen it up a little bit. There we go. That's one. Oh, almost one. All right, so that's one. Let's do it again. With the hubcap, or the center cap, maybe. Set this in here. Set that. Okay, put that in there. Nice. All right, boom, boom, boom. We have these. Now it looks like they're going to go like this, and probably somewhere like right there, right? Okay. Hey, look at that. We weren't wrong at all. So, it's here. Boom. And we'll put that one here. Oh, of course I did that one upside down. Because that's what I do. Alright, so we got those, and they're spinning pretty well. We need 2 black, 2 blue, and those are going to go on the end. So this is dead center. Okay, the long end sticks out. Boom. And this goes on the inside next to it. Okay, that is right there. And then that is right here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. All right, now we have our 4 long ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Boom, boom. Okay, okay. And they are going to, oh, that's where they tie it all in. So it goes on the outside, snaps here. Okay. And so one on each outside. And this one, of course, can go up here. Nice. All right. Yeah. And that's end of bag 1. Nice. All right, so let's do bag 2, and then we'll probably call it a night. And I'm gonna see if I can get this lighting. Of course, it looks good on here, and there's no glare, so maybe I leave it like it is. And that's fine with me as well. Makes life easier. So let's move on to, let me find bag 2. It's right here. I'm gonna slide this up here. Let me change our camera angle here real quick. Let's go to full. There we go. All right. We have this here and this here. I have a couple extra pieces. And all right. Of course, we have our Adam West, Bruce Wayne as the Batman. Okay, bag 2 and sub bags here. So there's quite a few on this one. So this one might take us a little while. I'm not sure if we'll get through the whole 2, but we'll see. All right, all right. All kinds of stuff going on here. Stickers, plaques, boom, boom, boom. Nice. All right. So maybe we'll just keep it this way. We'll keep it on the zoomed up above, this guy right there, and then the wider that way. Maybe I'll do another one where it's a little bit closer into it, but at least you can see everything, which is good. And let's see, start out 2 of these grays, 1 of these grays, and that's going to go on the rear. So, nice. Keep it all there. Keep that there. And that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Boom. Nice. Okay, now I have 2 of these guys. And so there it is. Okay, 2. 2 right there. And one of these guys going. That's one thing I wish they would kind of highlight where they go. Well, that's not bad. So coming up here, I'm going to swap this around. And they're going to go in the center of the front. Just like that. Okay, nice. All right. I got 1 gray and 1 red. On my angle where it is. Boom. All right, the gray on top of the red, and then that's gonna go right here. For the hangover, it does. So excellent. All right. So I need 5 of these red pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, along with 5 of the gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So now they all get on the center here, just like that. So we'll pop these in. You know what? The nice thing about this having the Batmobile is I also have the lights, which I told you. If I hadn't, I do. I have the lights, and I did tell you I had the case that I want to put it in, and we'll see. I have a couple. Now that I got the case to put it in, I do have some other solutions to it as well. So I'm not real big on a case within a bigger case. It's kind of redundant, right? But I'll see. With the lights, I'll probably go back and forth, and it'll be in the big cases, or it'll be, and then later on it'll be in its own case, which is kind of cool as well. All right, so let's see where these go. All right, so it looks like it protects the axles. Good. Okay. Boom. And then I got 3 more. And it looks like it goes over, holds this center line together. And let's see, holds this center line together. Now I've got one more which comes down here and holds this center line together. Nice. Okay. It's all firm and getting very stable for sure. Now I need 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. These look like something for the axles. Nope, I'm wrong. So, let me see here. Looks like they go on the outside of these things. Just like that. They don't go all the way in, I'm noticing, which is interesting. Or, well, that might be all the way in, but normally they would slide all the way in, right? But in this particular case, it's not the case. So, oh, I don't want to go too far. Just go to where it stops. There you go. Nice. And time for some hot tea. Actually, now time for some lukewarm tea. All right, all right. And turning the page. We're in action step 28. There you go. All right, another one of these guys. Slide that in there, and 2 of the black pegs. Oh, I need 2 of these, so there we go. And it looks like we skip. We go on the second one on the end, and then these 2 go together. Okay. Bang. There you go. And that goes on the front all the way up. Yep. Yep, just like that. Alright, so it definitely keeps you firm. There we go. That keeps this from going in, unless they get pushed in after the fact. Which it doesn't show that it... Oh, it does. So nice, so it does. Boom. There you go. Talk about stability. And that's it. We do the front side first. I'll get 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it looks like we put 2 of them together and then do another set like that. 2 times. Okay, got that. And it goes on the outside here. So just below the blue on the outside. So, geez. Oh, you know what? I put this one not quite even. There we go. And then this goes just below it. Okay, and this one goes just below it. Dun dun dun. So it's hard to see, but it's there. Oh, you can see pretty well on the camera there. The cameras I have are pretty nice. I use the OBS Tiny, and then this one up here I'll put in the description and stuff. And this one was my first one, and it's pretty well. So I bought a second one, and it would not focus to save its life. So I returned it, got another one, same deal. It just would not focus. So I returned. Actually, I kept that one because in a long shot, it still looks good. I haven't set up a long shot yet. Like I'm thinking, my whole craft room, I have 3D printing. I got my record player over there, and of course everything behind me. And the long shot would be kind of cool, you know, if I walked around. But building the Legos, I don't really. Although I would like to incorporate it a little bit, right? So. But anyway, I did get a second tiny bot, an OBS tiny bot, and that's this guy right here, the 4K. And I really love this one. That's why I got another one. I haven't incorporated the other one. I haven't really needed to, so I might have wasted money just buying this extra one. But we'll see, because I love having it. I think it was on sale for Christmas, right? So Black Friday stuff, and I picked it up. So anyway, more things you didn't really care to know. All right, and let's see where we're at here. So 2 of these bad guys. Boom, bulky Legos, we can call them. 2 of these right there, and 4 of the little black pegs. Ha ha. And so it goes in the center, and then it goes on the third one right here. Let me make sure I move the frames. And then this guy goes up like that. So do I do it twice? No, the other one is similar, but opposite. Opposite like this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now we have boom, just like that. And these are going to go, is it on the tail end? It is. So we're going to swing this baby around just like that. And oh, what happened here? I think I got this bad boy wrong. So let me get my toolkit out. Hold on. I usually have all that stuff out, but I've been playing around with my 3D printer, and tomorrow I got to put a new extruder in and repair it. I got the not the bamboo, but the Cobra 3 with the Ace drying. I love the Ace drying. So far I'm not really taken with the Cobra yet, but when it does work, it's fantastic. But right now, I was reading some reviews, and one guy said it's his favorite, most expensive paperweight, and I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm working on it, and I'll probably do some videos of those just because, you know, I'm an older guy that doesn't know anything and likes to find out. I'm definitely not afraid to jump in. So let's find those tweezers, pliers. Probably my work kit with everything. And oh, here you go. So one of my pair. Got it. It's not really the one I was looking for, but it'll work in a pinch. Maybe I'll use it to push it out. All right, I'm gonna go get my pliers. So my favorite tools for the Legos, I mean, I love their tools, and this one is in Lego, this one is Mega Block, and I love that one as well. They're very similar, but jeweler tools, like you get at Walmart crafting section, these work fantastic. They're not expensive, and they're quick and easy peasy. When I say that, of course I can't get it out, but let's see here. Christmas tide on high in the bottom snow, magic light. Really doesn't want to come out, so I might have to take some of these pieces apart just to get it out. But actually, oh, I see what happened here. So pull this out. So let me take this off. Pull this out. You know, for me having a big table here, I certainly don't have a lot of room to work. I'm going to fix that after this stream for the next stream. So let me get this going. There we go. Yep, I see what I did. Okay. Put this back on. Put that back on. Okay. Wunderbar. Now I can put this back on there. Now we're back to where we started. All right. Crafting pliers from the jewelry section of Walmart. Okay. And these go in the center, so swap places here, please. And can't tell. Let me get this gray far. And I'm going to put this on. This is going to show me, kind of reading ahead a little bit, but I'm doing some innovation. So this is going to show me exactly where these go, which is right there. Boom. Okay, instead of guessing, just do it that way. That way it's centered and you know it works. Perfect. Well, I'll tell you what, there's some of these other YouTubers doing this stuff, and I love some of their videos. Like there's the one where it's all snap, 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 snap. The thing doesn't move, and they snap it in place, boom, 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 boom. Very cool. God, dog, production on that must have taken forever. This takes forever. Can you imagine trying to do? It looks awesome though, and they get tons of views, which is great for them. But I just don't think I'd have the patience. It'd be too much work for too little payoff. So, anyway, there's that. So you got that going for you, right? All right, moving on. Slide this down a little bit, make some space. So 2 of these guys. All right, 2 small grays. So this one. Where's the small grays? So I need 1 more of these guys. I just gotta find it. There it is. It was hidden. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 2 of the 4 peggers. 6 of the little pegs. The little black little pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There you go. And then 2 weird looking ones. Right like this. Yes, just like that. So 2 of those. Alright. Let's start. So this 2. 1 goes right there, and then skip 3, and 1, 2, 3, and it goes right there. Boom. And then these get connected. Alright. Boom. Like that. Hello. Alright, now these 2 get 2 black pieces each. 1 goes on the end, and 1 goes 1 from the end, both times. So there's that end, and 1 from the end. Ha. And then, and those, oh, they finish it up. So snaps like this, and then this one goes here, and snaps like that. Perfection. There we go. Look at that, and all the knobs are facing the same way. I don't understand. Okay. Now, so this goes on the end here. No hangover. And this goes here. Oh, hold on. So this one is not the right one. It looks like it is, but alas, it is not. Okay. It's this one here that's smooth. So you got 2 that have knobs on the end and 2 that don't. We're dealing with the 2 that don't. All right. So Gotcha there, and then nothing fancy, nothing fancy. All right, so one there, one directly on top, and this goes on the corner here. Look at that. I don't know what it is, but it looks gorgeous. Okay, so we're still on this end. This will go. Interesting. Oh. Alright, so this will go to where it fits inside there. This is here. And we snap it into place. Does it go through that? Actually, you know what? I think I need to pull it back one more. Put that back there. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's it right there. Boom. It appears so. And then these fit in here beautifully. And I'm not 100%. Yeah, I guess so. That's it. Because this hangs out a little bit. Okay, it fits. Looks good. If not, I might have to pull this out and slide it down one, but doesn't appear to be that way. It could be, but it doesn't appear to be that way. All right, now we need these three boogers right here. Bang. And they are going to go here with the snap on the inside. Okay. Boy, that was challenging. Hey, if you knew me, you'd say, yeah, it was. Congratulations. You know what the cool part is? I'm building the 1966 Batmobile. That's very cool. And what? It's just under 2 feet long, 19 inches long, they say. I guess it's 5 inches shy of 2 feet. Hey, if you're jelly, you're jelly, right? Okay. So let's see what we got here. One. I'm gonna slide this down a little bit. Not enough to push it off, of course. Alright, so one of these stairwell pins. Bone smooth. Smooth. Black for peg. This weird looking one, don't know what to call that one. And a smaller version of it, which is this guy right there. I have the yellow. I need the white. Now I need the 4 peg. There we go. One of those. All right. So the white goes in the small one, just like that, which in turn goes in the long one, like that, which in turn the yellow goes on top of that. Snug as a rug. No, snug as a bug in a rug. You know. Oh, flip it over. Oh, I forgot my... Yes, this. And this goes this way, kind of like this. Yes. That's cool looking. Very cool looking. Boom. And then we finish it up with our little peg here to make it all fancified. Oh. No, I had it right. Okay. Boom. All right, looks good. Flip it over. And then the yellow goes on the end. And this guy looks like we're skipping and going beside it like that, which is kind of weird. It just looks weird. I'm not sure about it, but we're going with it. So there we go. And that goes somewhere hereabouts. I think it's like this. I think that's it. 1, 2, There's three rather, not four. Got the line. Yep, boom. All right, again, let's do that one again, except, the other way. All right, oh, hey, look at that. Here we are. Boom. So let's start out with the white, the yellow, the larger one. I need the smaller one. Where are you? There you are. Boom. Another smooth black right there. And my small fork tad yellow. And the small, there we go. So start here. And this time, remember, we're working the other side. So we have that. We have that. The yellow. Like we've done it before. Okay, flip it over. And this guy also flipped over. And kind of like that. Boom. Okay. Down to the end. And this one, I think it goes here. I don't know. We will find out for sure. And this goes like that. Well, it's symmetric, so we have that going for us. What's the length of this guy? Are we at the length? Have we reached it yet? Okay. Let's see here. We're at, no, not yet. So we're at, the body is only at just under 17 inches. So what was it that fell? I don't know. I think there was something stuck on my measuring tape. It's okay. Passing on to the action step 36. Two of these guys. All right, buds. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I tell you, that's the biggest complaint is you could sit there and look and easily not see it. It's not highlighted, it's not outlined. It's like, yeah, it's in the picture, just look. There you go. Okay, so there it is. Yay. All right, 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's easy peasy. Let's see here. It goes in. Does it go flush with that? I cannot tell. It looks like it does. All right, so we'll just go this and see if it works out. If it does, then we nailed it. If it doesn't, we redo it. Okay. Hey, look at that. From the get-go. Okay. Bam. That's right, I said bam. Don't call me Pebbles. Or Bam Bam. Let's see. 2 of these guys. 1, 2. And 2 of these fantastically weird builds. Alright, I'm not 100% here. Oh! Let's see, it goes to yellow. Alright, so this goes here. And this goes here. And then this goes beside it. Like that. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Now I need 12 of these guys. Which ones? These guys. Are they the same? I think they are. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, slide this back out. And looks like that. Yeah, all right. So, boom. Boom. They go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. All right then. So let's do that. Let's do less of that though. All right. This one's going to be a difficult build. As far as this step, I'm not saying the whole thing. This step is. Are actually a delicate. Let's go with that. All right, and then we do 3 this way. Right? Is it 3? No, it's 4 this way. Okay. 2. That's the one that's only attached by 1. They'll fix that up here in a bit, but it might take us a second to get there, right? Yeah, this guy wants to keep them all. Alright, Dave. Yeah, looking. There we go. There we go. Alright, a little delicate, but we got it. Alright, now I need to do these 3. Let's see if I can do it just like this. Oh, you know, there you go. Look at that. It's a little easier. We'll make it harder than it has to be. That's my motto. Alright. Alright. Alright, Bobby. There we go. And next, our 6 nub red. And our weird, there you go, our 2 nub, but actually the length of 4. Now we have this. There we go. Usually something that holds something. 2 of these. And that's it. Alright, so this snaps on that. Right. And this continues right here. And we'll use our 2 little yellow nubs. I said nub. You heard right. Boom, boom. Hello. And that, as they say, is that. Look at that. It's a little snug. It's all in place precariously. Boy, that's a good $20 word. Okay. All right. Now we go the long white. The long white holds everything in place. Just like that. All right. Moving on, we're almost done with bag number 2. I guess we'll just go all the way to the end of bag 2. Okay. 2 of these blues. I love that blue. This is what they call it. DC calls it Superman blue. I call it Spider-Man blue. You know, although DC Superman blue was, God, what was he? 32 years before Spider-Man blue, if I remember right. Something like that. Anyway, and 2 of these guys. 1, 2. And I do this 2 times because it's redundant, much like my practicing skills. And these guys, do they go to the end? They do. They go to the end, which holds those in place and hold these in place. I like it. 1, 2. And the 4 square actual 2 nub. And then 2 of the 6 nub. That's right, I said nub. 1 of these and 1 of these. Alright, so this one here, this here goes just like that. Followed by this, like this. Yes, like that. And then this, which reads that. Okay, that's a picture. Okay. All right. Oh, now I'm doing the other one. Okay. I see now. I saw your picture. I read it with your letter. Do 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 do. Done up in blue, sweat blue. Do do do. Sure looks good on you. So when you smile for the camera, I know I love you better. All right, now let's see. Let's see here. Oh, hey. So this comes back a little more like that because it's gonna do other things. So this is gonna go here, and this is going to go here. All right, and then we leave the ends. Yes, because this is gonna go here, and this one is going to go here. Ah! Nice. All right. Red and the two yellows. Right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so just like this. Okay. There we go. Like that. That. Yes, yes. I do love the colors, man. I love the blue, red, yellow with the black and the gray. Looks good. Okay, 4 of these really were weird shaped particular Batmobile pieces, and then 2 more of these circular dealios. All right, so wow, this is so cool. All right, so these snap into here. It's a good starting point. Not that I can get it. There we go. That's not precarious. Alright, so get this one here. Look at that. Okay. Boom. Nice. And then we have the A again. Right there. The A again right here. Interesting. That is so interesting. And then, of course, I guess they go right there. It's the only place. So, boom. Yeah. All right. Very cool looking. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. And these 2 guys. Oh, and stickers. We have stickers. Our first stickers. Okay. Let's see how these go. Are they squares? They are. So it won't really matter. Well. Sticker. Looks good. Number 2. Batman. There we go. Batman. 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 Okay. I can't get that high, so you had to finish it up on your own. All right, those look good. That's where they are. Now I need some more pieces. More, please. Okay. Boom, boom. These two and this one. All right, so this goes right here. Oh, I got those two, and they go right there. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, now these, interesting. Oh, right over the top here. All right, so boom. Ooh, that one kind of sank. There's some sinking going on here. So let me be aware. All right, definitely some sinking going on in that. It needs some stability. We ain't quite there yet, but we'll get there. Okay, is that the end of bag 2? It is. We're in bag 3. And as much as I love this, I want to reset up and clean this area up a little bit, all right? So I'm probably going to jump on tomorrow morning when I get up. I don't know what that means really as far as the time goes, but we'll see. I'm going to check out the video, make sure the levels are all okay, and we'll go from there.